Hello everybody, hope you're all doing well, and in this video I'm talking about what's been said following that intense battle between George Russell and Kimi Antonelli in the Canada sprint race. Now Mercedes brought a lot of upgrades to the Canadian Grand Prix weekend, and well, it's been working really well for them and they were on course to dominate the sprint race. I mean, both Mercedes got off the line well, they were leading by the end of lap 1, and by the end of lap 3 they had like over a 2-second lead to third place. So Mercedes were really pulling away from the rest of the field. Now Russell was in front and Antonelli was in second, but Antonelli looked faster than Russell. And at the end of lap 5, Antonelli was very close to Russell, and as a result, Antonelli tried to make a move at the start of lap 6, basically going into turn 1. Antonelli tried to go around the outside of Russell. However, Russell went to defend, squeezed him a bit to the outside, and Antonelli had to take to the grass. And while Russell retook the lead, Antonelli was not done, and he wanted to have another go on Russell later on in the lap, this time into turn 8. Basically, he went to the inside into the entry of the corner, but locked up. So Antonelli was forced to go across the grass again and lost a place to Lando Norris as a result. So Antonelli fell to third. And even though Russell faced pressure from Norris and Antonelli behind, Russell went on to win the sprint race, with Norris finishing P2 and Antonelli P3. But Antonelli was furious over the team radio about the situation. I mean, for starters, he said that was very naughty, and he also said that should be a penalty. I was alongside the mirror. And after the sprint, Antonelli said, it was a tough battle, to be fair. We were all there in terms of pace. It was not easy. I tried to make my move, but I need to review on that because I was well alongside and got pushed off. It is what it is. Then I made a mistake into turn 8 because I took a big bump, locked up, then I compromised my race from there, but it was a good battle. Now make sure to subscribe so you don't miss my Formula 1 content and are kept up to date with F1 news. I'm close now to 51,000 subscribers, and all your support means so much to me. Thank you so much for it. Now what was even more interesting is that during the sprint race, Mercedes team boss Toto Wolff had to intervene. I mean, when Antonelli was trying to be calmed down by his race engineer Peter Bonington, and Antonelli kept on going at it on the radio about what had happened, Wolff stepped in to tell Antonelli to stop moaning. And at the end of the sprint, Antonelli said on the radio, if we need to race like this, that's good to know. And Wolff responded, Kimi, now is not the time to talk about this. We talk about this internally and not on the radio, okay? So yeah, very interesting to see Wolff stepping in on the situation, trying to calm down Antonelli, and it's going to be very interesting to see what is said internally about what happened. But speaking on camera, Wolff said, as quoted by Sky F1, it was great cinema, tough fighting, not only between our two, but also with Lando Norris. I thoroughly enjoyed watching it. If you fight a bit, you can lose a race. If that goes a bit longer in a race, Norris may well win. I really enjoy these moments as they allow us to learn and say, how are we handling these things in the future? You don't want to lose a race, you don't want to crash into each other, and sometimes it needs a little moment to remind us of our objectives. This is not particularly against one or the other, but there is a framework we want to establish, and I would rather have it in a sprint race. But yeah, Antonelli does look really upset about what happened in the sprint race. At the same time though, he's got to put it behind him. There's still a long weekend to go. There's a qualifying session later and the main Grand Prix on Sunday. So yeah, Antonelli has got to put this behind him and focus on the rest of the weekend. But that's going to be the video from me. Thank you ever so much for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe for more videos, and until the next one, take care. Bye.